With the release of Kung Fu Panda 4, the Kung Fu Panda franchise now has 4 films. Because of that, I thought it would be fantastic to rank all 4 films from worst to best. You all know my list is not the correct list. I'm entitled to my opinion, just like you all are entitled to yours. With that out of the way, here's my ranking of all 4 Kung Fu Panda movies from worst to best. At number 4, I have the franchise's most recent entry, Kung Fu Panda 4. Overall, I thought Kung Fu Panda 4 was an excellent continuation of the original 3 films, even though they could have ended with Kung Fu Panda 3. I love seeing how Po had to choose someone to see him as the Dragon Warrior because he was set to become the spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace. Also, I thought the Chameleon as the main villain was a nice addition to the franchise, as she could change her appearance into anyone she wanted to become and steal their Kung Fu abilities in the process. However, this film is in last place since I feel it doesn't contain the heart and emotion of the other 3 films. I liked the addition of Awkwafina as Zen, and it was nice to see her join Po on his journey. Unfortunately, Zen can't replace the Furious 5, and it was a bummer that they weren't in the movie until the very end. Kung Fu Panda 4 was a fun addition to the franchise. However, as I already said, it lacks the heart and emotion of the earlier films. As a result, it comes in at number 4. At number 3, I have Kung Fu Panda 3. In this film, I loved how Po finally meets his biological father and how he travels to the Panda Village to learn Chi to defeat Kai, the main antagonist of the movie. While at the Panda Village, Po also meets his panda family and discovers his history from his biological father. Aside from that, Po has to learn to teach due to Shifu's retirement and how Po's adoptive father, Mr. Ping, becomes jealous of Po's bonding with Lee and tries to drive a wedge between the two. Thankfully, Mr. Ping and Lee can get along eventually, and I like seeing the two work together to motivate their son. What holds this film back for me is the repetitiveness of someone discovering their biological parents or biological family storyline, as I have seen it multiple times in other media. Nevertheless, Kung Fu Panda 3 is an enjoyable and heartwarming film that deserves to come in at number 3. At number 2, I have Kung Fu Panda 2. Many of you might have this film as your number 1 pick. If you do, I don't blame you, since it holds up to the first one just fine. I liked seeing Po fight entirely alongside the Furious 5 in this movie, and how he constantly enjoys life as a Kung Fu master. The exploration of Po's past makes Kung Fu Panda 2 shine, and I like how they tie it into the present day with Lord Shen as the main villain. It's revealed in a flashback that Po's biological parents were attacked by Lord Shen and his army of wolves. Po's biological father told Po's mother to take their son and run away. Po's mom eventually placed him inside a crate, and he was found by Mr. Ping, Po's adoptive father, one day. Mr. Ping took Po as his own and raised him since nobody came looking for him. While Kung Fu Panda 2 has phenomenal character depth and great action, I feel it's not as strong as the film above it on this list. Regardless, it is a beautiful film with a remarkable story and deserves to come in at number 2. At number 1, I have the first film of the franchise, Kung Fu Panda. To me, nothing can beat the original Kung Fu Panda movie. I enjoyed seeing Po idolize fighting alongside the Furious 5 and exploring his passion for Kung Fu. The emotional weight in this movie is also pretty heavy, as Po is initially not respected by Shifu and the Furious 5, mostly Tigress. As a result, Po wants to quit until Oogway encourages him to go through with the training. Eventually, Po makes friends with the Furious 5, and Tigress tells Po that Shifu's distant behavior comes from his shame of being betrayed by Tai Lung, the film's main villain, who Shifu raised. Oogway sensed the darkness in Tai Lung and was denied the Dragon Scroll. Essentially, I have this movie at number 1 since I loved seeing the origin of Po becoming the Dragon Warrior and how he proves himself at the end by defeating Tai Lung. Everything I said makes it clear why I have the original Kung Fu Panda film at number 1. There you have it, my ranking of all 4 Kung Fu Panda movies from worst to best. Feel free to leave your ranking of the Kung Fu Panda films in the comments section, or let me know which film is your favorite. I would love to hear everyone's opinion. You know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on what I post next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the following video. Peace out.